ladies and gentlemen, friends, and future leaders. Today, I want to talk about something that is incredibly powerful, something that you all possess right now. Right here, it's the power of your mind. Let me tell you a story. When I was younger, I didn't have the money, I didn't have the opportunities, and honestly, I didn't have the greatest education. But there was one thing I did have, and that was my mind. I didn't know everything, but I knew one thing: I could believe in myself. I could believe in the power of my own mind to change my life, and so can you. The power of the mind is limitless. It is the force that allows you to push through the toughest of times, to keep moving when the world tells you to stop. Every great entrepreneur, every great leader, every great inventor, what did they have? They had the ability to think differently, to think ahead. Now, I'm not saying that everything will be easy. There will be times when you fall, when you fail. But remember, this failure is not the end. The mind is the greatest tool you can use to turn failure into success. I failed many times. But the difference between those who succeed and those who give up is simple: the power of the mind to keep going. And here's another thing: vision. Without vision, your mind is lost. If you cannot see what you want in your future, you will wander aimlessly. Your mind needs to focus on the destination, the goal. That focus is what will drive you, even when others doubt you. But it's not just about focusing on a goal. It's about being creative. It's about seeing opportunities in places where others see problems. The world is changing rapidly, and only those who can adapt their thinking will survive. Your mind needs to be flexible, ready to look at things from new angles. You need to be willing to change your thinking when things don't go as planned. Finally, I want to talk about something very important, people. Surround yourself with those who have positive minds. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, who help you grow, who inspire you. Negative thoughts and negative people will only hold you back. The mind thrives in an environment of positivity. So remember, the power of your mind can take you places you never dreamed of. Believe in it. Cultivate it. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Your mind is your greatest asset, and with it, you can achieve anything. Belief in yourself is one of the most powerful forces you can harness in your life. It's the foundation upon which everything you will ever achieve is built. Without belief, nothing happens. It is the first step toward every success, every breakthrough, and every change that you want to make in the world. But believing in yourself is not always easy. The world will test you, people will doubt you, and obstacles will appear. But if you hold on to that belief, if you nurture it and protect it, nothing can stop you from reaching your goals. I've always believed that our minds are our greatest assets, and the way you think about yourself shapes your reality. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself the strength to face challenges, to pick yourself up after failures, and to keep pushing forward when others might give up. But to believe in yourself is not a matter of simply saying, "I can do it," and hoping that things will work out. It's a deeper, more consistent commitment to your own abilities, your own vision, and your own potential. It's the quiet voice inside your mind that tells you that you are capable, that you have value, and that your contributions matter. There are moments in life when everything seems impossible. You look around and the circumstances don't seem to favor you. You might not have the resources, the skills, or the support to do what you want to do. But that's where belief in yourself becomes the game changer. It's what allows you to see opportunities instead of obstacles. It's what makes you say, "I may not have all the answers right now, but I believe I can figure it out." The strength of self-belief comes from within. It doesn't depend on external validation. It's not about being told you are great or capable by others. It's about understanding that you are great and capable on your own. Believing in yourself means accepting that you will not always get things right. It means embracing failure as part of the journey. I've failed many times, far more than I care to admit. But every time I failed, I learned something. Every mistake Every setback became a lesson, and the belief that I could learn, grow, and improve kept me going. When I started Alibaba, I didn't have a lot of resources. I didn't have a team of experts backing me up. But I believed in the vision, and I believed in my ability to lead the company toward that vision. Even when no one else understood what I was doing, I kept moving forward because my belief in myself and my idea was unwavering. If you want to succeed in anything, you must have a deep trust in your abilities. Self-doubt is natural, but it must not control you. Doubt can paralyze you, making you question whether you are good enough or worthy enough. But doubt is only a temporary feeling. It will come and go. The key is to let it pass without letting it dictate your actions. When you believe in yourself, you acknowledge your weaknesses, but you also understand that they do not define you. You are not your mistakes, and you are not the obstacles you face. You are more than that. You are the sum of your vision, your perseverance, your capacity to keep trying, and your willingness to learn. Self-belief also means taking responsibility for your own success. Many people wait for someone else to help them, to give them a chance, to open a door for them. But when you truly believe in yourself, you stop waiting for opportunities to come to you. You go out and create them. You build the path forward, even if no one else has walked it before. That is what self-belief allows you to do. It removes the need for external validation and empowers you to take action, even in the face of uncertainty. But belief in yourself doesn't mean you don't need others. In fact, the more you believe in yourself, the more you will attract people who believe in you as well. It's not about being arrogant or thinking you know everything. It's about trusting in your potential and knowing that with hard work, commitment, and perseverance, you will get to where you need to be. The key to success is not to rely solely on others to help you. It's about cultivating your own sense of self-worth so that you can then inspire others to support you in your vision. One of the most important aspects of believing in yourself is understanding that you can change. Self-belief is not static. It evolves as you do. The more you challenge yourself, the more you believe in your potential to grow and achieve new things. It's not about being perfect, but about striving to be better than you were yesterday. Every day is an opportunity to strengthen your belief in yourself, to push your boundaries, and to take another step toward your goals. There are no shortcuts in life, and there is no magic formula. But the power of self-belief is the catalyst that turns potential into reality. It allows you to see setbacks as stepping stones and to view challenges as opportunities to improve. When you believe in yourself, you tap into an infinite source of motivation, resilience, and creativity. Your belief becomes the fuel that drives you to take the next step, to try again, to make the impossible possible. In conclusion, belief in yourself is the most important investment you can make. It is the foundation of success, the bedrock on which your dreams are built. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself the power to achieve things you never thought possible. So no matter where you start, no matter how many people doubt you, no matter how many obstacles you face, always remember this: the most important belief you can have is the belief in your own ability to make things happen. Trust in that belief, and you will move mountains. Resilience in the face of challenges is one of the most important qualities that will determine your success in life. It is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to stand up after you've been knocked down, and to keep moving forward even when the road ahead seems uncertain or difficult. Life is full of challenges. It's not a question of whether challenges will come, but when they will come. No one is immune to struggles, no matter how talented or successful they are. The true test of character, however, is not in the challenges we face, but in how we respond to them. Resilience is what allows us to persist when the going gets tough, to adapt in times of uncertainty, and to keep our eyes focused on the future despite the setbacks. From the very beginning of my own journey, I encountered countless obstacles. In fact, I failed over and over again before finding success. But each time I faced a setback, I refused to give up. There were many moments when it seemed like everything I was working toward would fall apart. I remember facing rejection after rejection when I was trying to get investors for Alibaba. People laughed at my idea. They didn't believe in it. Some didn't even understand what I was trying to build. But I didn't let their doubts stop me. I didn't let the challenges define me or determine my future. Instead, I used those moments as fuel to push harder, to work smarter, and to keep moving forward. Resilience is about developing the mental toughness to keep going, even when everything seems to be working against you. It's about understanding that failure is not permanent and that every challenge presents an opportunity to learn and grow. Failure is not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be embraced. When you fail, you learn what doesn't work, and that is just as valuable as learning what does work. It's about changing your perspective and seeing failure not as a dead end, but as a lesson, as a stepping stone on the path to success. Every successful person I know has faced failure. They've encountered roadblocks, mistakes, and moments where they thought they couldn't go on. But what sets them apart is their resilience, their ability to get back up, shake off the dust, and keep trying. Challenges also come in many forms. They are not always obvious or dramatic. Sometimes the biggest challenges are the ones that are less visible: the constant pressure, the self-doubt, the loneliness of pursuing something that others don't understand. As an entrepreneur, you'll face days where you question your own decisions, where you feel like you're fighting a battle that no one else can see. Those are the moments where resilience matters most. It's about knowing that even when it seems like everything is falling apart, you have the inner strength to continue pushing forward. You have the confidence in your vision, in your idea, and in your ability to make it work, even when the world around you doesn't seem to share that confidence. There is also a difference between being strong in the face of challenges and simply enduring them. Resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about learning to adapt, to change your strategy when things aren't going well, and to find new ways of thinking that allow you to move forward. The most resilient people I know are not the ones who simply endure the storms of life, but the ones who emerge stronger after the storm has passed. Resilience involves emotional strength. It's not just about surviving hardships, but about using them to build a better future. It's about using challenges to fuel your determination, creativity, and ambition. The key to resilience is not letting the difficulties you face shape your identity. It's easy to look at a challenge and feel like it defines you. It's easy to feel like a failure when you don't get what you want or when things don't go according to plan. But resilience is the ability to see challenges as part of the process, not as the end. When you're faced with a tough situation, remind yourself that this is just one chapter in your story, not the whole story. You are not defined by the obstacles you encounter. What defines you is how you respond to those obstacles, how you face them, and how you keep moving forward. One of the key elements of resilience is having a purpose, a reason to keep going. When times are tough, when the challenges feel insurmountable, it's your sense of purpose that will keep you on track. For me, it was always about building something that would have a lasting impact. It was about creating a company that could change the way people do business, that could connect people all around the world. When I was faced with challenges, I reminded myself of that purpose, of why I was doing what I was doing. That kept me going. Your purpose, your vision for what you want to achieve will be the fuel that keeps you resilient through the hardest times. Another important part of resilience is knowing when to ask for help. Resilience does not mean you have to face challenges alone. It means knowing when to lean on others, when to ask for support, and when to let others help you. Life can feel incredibly heavy when you're facing challenges, and trying to carry everything on your own can be overwhelming. But resilience is also about knowing your limits, knowing when you need to reach out, and knowing that it's okay to seek help. Surround yourself with people who can help lift you up when you're struggling, people who will support you in your journey and remind you of your strength when you forget it yourself. In the end, resilience is what allows us to keep going when things are tough, to persevere when others would give up, and to rise again every time we fall. It's about knowing that the road to success is not a straight line. It's full of bumps, detours, and setbacks. But with resilience, you can navigate through those obstacles, adapt to the changes, and continue to pursue your goals with strength, determination, and confidence. Resilience is not just about bouncing back. It's about growing stronger with each challenge you face, becoming more adaptable, more creative, and more capable. When you cultivate resilience, you can face any challenge with the assurance that you will rise above it.